Hello everyone, my name is Barbara and I welcome you in my knitting cave, which is always a messy place and that's okay. This is a podcast about knitting, sewing and all the stuff related to a crafty life, let's call it that way. Thank you for visiting, clicking and watching. Just to let you know, my channel is not only about podcasting, it's about sometimes short trips to places and hiking mountains, and the main thing that I love is I'm showing you finished object, like a short, quick video. So what I'll be talking about, I'm talking about KALS, giveaways, what's on my needle, what's off my needle, and then some patterns and things that crafty related happened since the last time. Now, KALS. In regards to KALS, let's start with the one that will finish on the 31st of May, which is Crafty Spring Make-Along, and it's brilliant, KAL guys. Whatever you make, you can enter. You can enter your knitting object, you can enter your sewing object, you can enter your dyeing yarn. So dyers, you can just go crazy. Just post even one colorway you've dyed this week and yeah, have fun. The price that I have over there, check on Ravelry the thread, because what you need to do, you need to post a post over there. Definitely what we have a pattern, we have my tags, we have I think a pouch, and this lovely yarn that I bought during my trips adventures, and this is Sirdar. Whoa! And I knitted already socks with this colorway, so you can check it out over here, show notes. And I'm giving you this, I mentioned that it's my hand-dyed yarn, which is wrong. It looks familiar, but it's not. It's woolcraft. And you will have enough to do, hopefully, definitely, toes, heels, and ribbing. This is color 52, and you have 75, 25 wool and nylon. So definitely go check it out, enter more. There are few people entered, loads of stuffs, and it's so nice to watch. Thank you guys. I'm co-hosting that with Patty, and definitely check her podcast because she's so cute. She lives in an amazing place, definitely worth seeing. You could have a sneak peek at the beginning and at the end of her episodes. They're quite short, quite nice, and she knits lovely stuff with a big heart. Hi Patty. Second KAL that I host is annual knit a hat KAL. So if at any stage you will knit a hat, you can enter it to that thread. Also link to Ravelry group, which is knittingILove.com. On social media, I'm knittingILove, so you can find me over there too if you want to get in touch with me. Instagram, that'd be your call. Right. In regards hats, there's just a pick, a pouch from my shop, and one of my patterns. So I hope you enjoy this one. It is something to share, something to have a peek, what you like, and be inspired by many knitters and what hats and yarns they use to knit hats, because I'm a hat lover. I could wear a hat all the time. Giveaways! Now, I've checked, it took me a bit, but I've checked my last episodes because the winners of the last two hasn't got in touch with me. So yeah. So let's go back to episode 36, which were posted on February 25th, I presume, 25th, and I haven't got respond. So what we had over here, it looked like this. I hope you can see it. I was giving you a choice to pick a yarn. But as long as I was waiting, when the month went over, I was still giving a chance. And then I decided to pick one for myself and did something with it. And I'm going to show you that with the section finished objects. And what's left is this lovely pink one, which is mode knit yarn. And if it knits the same as the purple one, oh my god guys, you have to get it. Either way, win it or get it yourself from their shop. because it's amazing yarn for the antler hat. I actually knit antler hats. I'm going to show you that and you're going to love it. I'm telling you. I'm just obsessed with it. So nice. Anyway, more about it, finished object. So I have this, which is going to stay with me at the moment. Still giveaways. We shall see. Maybe that'll be this episode giveaway. Now, we have another episode, which was 37. Yes, I'm right. It was posted on the 20th, I'm picking up here, 20th of April, and we have May still. So, yes, you have still a chance to get back to me, my lovely winner. And if you haven't watched that episode, whoever is watching now and you missed it, go back, because the prize is this: a lovely yarn and a pouch. Oh, by the way, this comes with a pattern, but this pattern and this yarn probably will be giveaway for this episode. Let's add it up. And what it was Homestead Shawl. And guys, probably you've seen the finished object. If you haven't, go check it out. I'll leave links. But here it is. It's beautiful. So I'm not giving this pattern away, but amazing. Marsha is giving this pattern away, and I'm just kind of passing it on to you. Guys, look at it. Look at this. Who would want it? This yarn, we have a hat from Jen Chilen, which is not even a hat, basically, but I would suggest you to knit a hat. But actually, she's giving a set, which is a hat, cowl, and mittens. And it's called New Horizons set. And I learned a new word anyway. And yeah, you have amazing kit over here to make it. So definitely get back to me if you're a winner. If not, I will just move it on to a new next episode giveaway, probably. Yeah, why not? Whew, so what's now? In the last episode, I had amazing pattern, which is Stargazer, and I'm knitting it. I'm going to show you. I think halfway through. I need to weight it and see. I will weight it and I'll tell you. But it's, again, from Marsha Bookie. Amazing designer. She's just popping up patterns and they're so nice. So you need to definitely check it out. And you can win it over here. Well, we should see who wins anyway. And if not, go check her Ravelry, because she has a few patterns now. A few. And I've knitted, well, if I finish the one, 3. Narita Express shawl, Homestead shawl, and now I'm knitting Stargazer shawl. Now, leave you for a moment. I'm going to pick winner from the comments, and if you don't know how it works, basically, if you want to take part in my giveaways on my podcast, you basically comment down below. You leave 1 comment per person. If you want to have conversation with me, just ask a question and I will reply under your comment, and then we just continue replying under one post all the time. Once I draw I use random comment YouTube picker, I will click that, show me the winner, until I get the first post of that person. That person. Yes, I hope you get it. So basically, during my podcast, I ask you questions, I ask for suggestions, I'm showing you things, so you can even ask a question and that could be entry. Like basically leaving a nice positive comment under the video will give you an entry. So, right. Let's maybe first draw a winner and then I'll show you what I have for this episode, because this yarn is not the only one. So, the winner of episode, and again, now we have episode 39, is, wait. So the winner is Taxi Yarn. Jan, congratulations, you won. Please get in touch with me. You're my all-time favorite viewer. I've seen your comments loads of times, so I'm happy that you won. Please get in touch with me. I hope you're seeing this video, and I won't get in touch with you. I'll be teasing with you lads, so make sure you're watching or you're passing on to someone who won. That's also cool. And yeah, please get in touch with me. I'm going to send you my tags, my new stuff in the shop, guys. They look like this. They're so cute. So I'll send you some random, and including to that we have Stargazer shawl by Marsha Bookie, and that pattern is yours too. So now, for episode 39, guys, we're going to have this yarn and this one. This is Drops Fabel, 75% wool, 25% polyamide. It doesn't, on the back it says, I just discovered basically that it says wool, so I thought you can't wash it, but in the front it says superwash treated soft wool. See this? You see this? So yeah, I've tested it and it was fine, you know, on the wool cycle, they survived. I haven't knitted with this colorway yet. I have a set for myself, so I just hope that someone else will win and will knit socks with it. And when they tell me they're knitting it, we will knit it together. Yeah, so I hope you'll pass it on very fast. quick, fast. And so we have those two things. Tell me what pattern you're knitting with it, and if it's plain vanilla, tell me too, and that way we'll have a twin socks, because I would want to knit the same pattern as you, basically, if I can. We can have a contrast heels and toes though, different. Or we can talk about it. So guys, comment down below, answer questions if I have any, suggest anything, say something nice, happy, cheerful underneath it, and you enter. I know you don't have that in, you may not know, but Drops apparently is not in USA, so something quite fun to give you guys. I love Drops. I think that's all. Did I cover everything? I hope I did. If I didn't, leave a comment down below and that would be entry too. Right, so let's go to in the jar section. Now, we have a thread on Ravelry, and I think I haven't updated it from the last episode, I think. Anyway, but the winner hasn't got in touch with me, which was Vero. So let's move on, shall we? I know, guys, what I'll do, I share love over here and I watch podcasts, or I've seen them for a while and then stop watching them because I'm trying to watch everyone. And of course, I don't have enough time to watch everyone, so I do my best. And I know some of people that I put in the jar do not know that I exist. And that's fine too. And the whole fun is just to, I think for me, is just acknowledge their existence in my podcast. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick a winner for May, and what that means, that basically means that, well, I bend the rules a little bit. Normally I was giving a big set. I don't sell big sets in my shop. Oh, by the way, I have online shop, which is on knittingilove.com/shop, and you can find stuff up there. I need to work on it. I need to change my design and take different photos to maybe show you what it is. I don't think it's so. Yeah, I need to work on it. I definitely need to work on it. So I hope you're patient if you're browsing through my shop and you find something that you like. So now, if I pick a person over here, podcaster, I'm going to give that podcasters 2 pouches for themselves with a coaster of their color choice, and they have to pick another color for a lucky winner, because I'm straight away putting something for you guys. So you go, you watch, you try to find where that prize is going to be, where the podcaster is going to put that prize, and you try to win it. So kind of spice things up a bit. Well, I hope you like that. Well, I enjoy it a lot, and I hope I would be able to pick all of you from this lovely jar. Let's do it. Oh, I don't have my tool. Now, so let's have fun. Let's not wait, because I can't wait. Good. Don't look at my nails, they're horrible. I'm picking up one person. Well, podcast. I don't know how many podcasters we have. Who's that? Wow! Oh my god, I just put her into the jar. Will I butcher it? Woolly Wolverine podcast. Laura! Guys, Laura is from Ireland. She lives near Dublin, let's say that way. Name started with K. as I remember. She knits amazing stuff. She knits the cover for her pillow. She knits those chickens for Easter. Yeah, without N and the N, Easter. She's knitting hats. She loves purple. She loves purple hats. Oh my god, we had a conversation about it. And lately, I forced that conversation. And what else? Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, anyway, you need to watch Laura. I'll put links down below to her. Hopefully Laura is watching me. And look, I just pulled you out. So please go check my shop and pick 2 pouches, which is DPNs and circular for yourself with a coaster, and that should be one color, and then pick another one for your viewer. Basically, I have now Flower Power Collection and Silent Forest, so if I have the one that you want, yes, give it to you. Ooh, happy days. Yay! Congratulations! I hope I make someone happy today. So cool, so cool. Yeah, I know guys, we have to wait over here another month and we shall see who's going to be next. I hope that's all. I hope that you're still with me, and let's talk about knitting eventually, because that's the best thing to chill out, forget about the whole world, enjoy the projects you're doing and seeing it creative. Anyway, so let's go what's off my chest, my needles. And it will be a little bit more about my channel, because as you may notice, I try to keep you up to date with everything, and I'm not the best with podcasting. It looks like that it's once per month. I'm sorry, but I hope you keep, I hope you're staying interested with my shorty ones when I'm showing you finished objects. And don't forget, you can check playlists and see what I've knitted. Maybe you'll be more inspired to other patterns. Yeah, some of them they're for free, some of them they're paid for pattern. I actually have a playlist with just free stuff, because most of the time you have it sorted by hats, shawls, toys, garments, something like that. But then also we have one playlist which says free pattern, and you can just browse them through the stuff that I actually knitted. So enjoy that. So what's off? My mom was for a while and we went for some trips. My mom loves flowers and gardening, so we took her to those places and she was thrilled and happy about it. The weather was amazing. We didn't have any, well, the old days were kind of shiny and nice and happy, and I am amazing. So basically you can check few videos. I think overall we went to 3 places first, but I was able just only post 2 videos because something happened to cameras or uploading videos, like footage, on computer, and half of the things just disappeared. So I thought the first part is not so interesting, so I didn't put it up. It was a bear castle, and it's worth seeing, guys, worth seeing. So on the screen you have a few places that we were. If you're interested, check it out. I will put those videos in my show notes. And then what I did then, so after those 2 videos, battery died. Hopefully, I was talking about 2 videos, trip videos with my mom, so check it out on my show notes. And then I posted a photo with my finished angel hat, and this is free pattern by Kay Jones. And if you don't know Kay, you should go check out their podcast. And by they, I mean Kay and Dan, and they're knitting. It's a couple that knits and enjoy knitting and analyzing knitting, and also, yeah, it's a perspective of someone who's learning, and we all can relate to that, to be honest, you know, whatever level of knitting you are. So yeah, that's so much fun to watch them, and they have lovely sections. And yeah, Angel hat is a free hat, and I knitted, and it's here, and it looks like this amazing yarn I received from a podcaster, from Amber, the Yarn Hoarder podcast, and this is worth its weight. Looks like this. I put my tag over here. Basically looks like this. Cool. Who else knitted this hat? Katie from the Inside 23 knitted this hat. I'm not sure Amy's trying to, but definitely Laura would. My camera is overheats itself because it's old now, and I hope I'll manage because every 5 minutes it just chops it off. A podcaster life. Suggestions about what camera would you suggest me to buy for podcasting? Yeah, put it down below, maybe. Yeah. I haven't thought about it, to be honest. I would have to save money, and when I save money, I spend it for yarn. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's move on, shall we? Another finished object, which is amazing, is my Snow Melt shawl by Helen Stewart, and this was my first ever mystery KAL, which I tried to follow eagerly once I did a boo-boo after Clue 2, and I just sat down and cried. Well, I didn't, but you know what I'm talking about. And it took me, I think, 2 weeks to kind of overcome that sadness, fix what I've done wrong, and do it. And since then, everything was fine. It's just, I didn't count stitches before I started lace pattern, and to be honest, guys, always count your stitches before you start any lace pattern, section, chart, anything. So I'm going to show you, okay? Just give me a second. Nothing. Do you see this? Oh my god, this is my one. I know, I'm not wearing proper stuff to show you this because that doesn't really work, but let's rock it. And it is amazing. I put a finished object video, so I'm telling more what kind of yarn I used, and you can just link it underneath the video. You have link to my project page, and you have stuff up with that. Also, you can check on Ravelry. On Ravelry, I also put up what kind of yarn I used in case you're interested. And yeah, it's lovely, lovely. And basically, I was off that mystery KAL. Anyway, so yeah, I think when I look at this shawl, it's more. Oh, by the way, I was completely addicted to Watch Rain. That's how you write it. And I finished with this Seasons, I think, at the moment. And I would say this is something that those people would wear. I know, so when you look at it, it's like, oh, it's for a queen. Well, I'm not a queen, and I don't even have places to pretend to be a queen, so let's pretend that here I can wear it. On the top of this kind of garment. Yeah, but it's so nice. Helen, oh my god, she's amazing. And obviously she has a lovely system. Any of her patterns will divide you, give you a percentage of how much you've done. So yeah, anyway, they're the best. I would say they're the best. And there is another mystery KAL. No, sorry, there is Secret Society, which is like a 6-month thing, and you can join every month. You receive a pattern for a shawl, and I was so lucky to receive the first kind of installment, but I haven't had a chance to knit any of those shawls, and I will knit it. I will. I've received so many patterns that I'm gradually, slowly going back and yeah, going through them. That's what I'm doing. Now, so you kind of finished object over there. I know I'm talking a lot. It won't be the short one. I hope you're still knitting and enjoying whatever you're doing. What you're actually knitting, that could be, because right down underneath, if you're knitting, even if you're washing dishes, it's like I'm washing dishes while I'm watching you. You know, sometimes I do that. I wash dishes when I watch podcasts. It's like, you need to wash dishes. Oh, but there's a podcast. Okay. That's me. So next one is something that I haven't done a video, let's say. It's off my chest. Let's mix things up. I sew some bags. So this is the first one, and I have project already in it. So I have my sewing moment. I wanted my mom to have a creative time with me, and so she helped me to cut the yarn because I have just scissors. And I did this one, and I did this one, which this one is PCV. I hope I'm saying it right. It's something that you put on your table, and I love it. So that's that. I'm going to show you, well, inside more when I'll be talking what I have inside. Is that okay? But I was sewing a bit, so I'm happy with that too. They're not perfect. They have boo-boos, and they have boo-boos. I said they have boo-boos. Not perfect. Not for sale. Only for me, for my friends, and yeah, because no, and then I went for a hiking trip, so you can check it out. We went to climb the highest mountain of Seo Tipperary / Seo Limerick, and we had a blast. You can see me putting my foot into the mud and taking it out with my lovely socks in it. So yeah, but guys, those socks are the best, I think, drops I had, because I would not use any other yarn to go crazy like that with the knitted socks, and so I trust it for such an adventure and tough time for them. So I really like it, really enjoy it. It was so windy, it was so hard, but we made it. And then that whole section when we had to climb a bit up, kind of forgotten at the end of the day, you know. It's probably like with knitting, you know, we knit, you know how much time you spend, and then at the end of the day, when you have a finished object, you're like, do you remember how many hours you spent for this? It's like, no. At least that's me. Then what I did, I knitted 3 cable hat, and I do not have it because it was my kind of addition to Narita Express Shawl by Marshall Bookie. I added to and sent it to my mother-in-law as a present for her birthday, and she enjoyed it, she got it. That's what Sebastian told me. I need to confirm that information with you in the future. Anyway, so yeah, and I was knitting that during my next trip with my mum, on Brendan Beach, and this is a huge beach that you have to see if you're in Ireland. When the tide clears the beach, it's so wide. It's 10 kilometers long, and you can actually walk back and forth. I would want to do it. I said I would put a challenge to knit a socket hat, and yeah, well, we'll cast it on in the car, but actual knitting, first stitch that I will do will be on the beach. On the beach, yeah. And I would just think that I could knit a whole hat, you know, with certain pace. I really want to do it. I really want to do it. I don't know when, but I will do it. We'll have fun. We shall see how far I go. Figuring weight, by the way, figuring weight yarn. So yeah, back to the topic. And you have that video of that too, so you could see me knitting it, that I'm playing with it, and my mom helps me with the yarn, and it was the best thing ever. I enjoyed it so much. That's why I want to go back. And it was the perfect weather. It wasn't windy, it wasn't too sunny, it was just perfect. Perfect. Yeah, then I finished Homestead shawl by Marshall Bookie, the one I was showing you now. So more about it, what I did. I think I don't have any additional comments, though we can check it out in my finished object video. And I love it. I said on the video that I would love to knit it again, but obviously we have so many patterns that, you know, I probably will knit something else, but you know what, never say never. And I had the conversation, and I was just recalling my past, and there was loads of things that I said I will never do that, and I ended up doing it. So never say never, and it is amazing. And I just want to mention this pattern guys also includes information about grams, how many grams you need to use. Like, you can use a scrap yarn and like your minis and just build it up. I want to do something like that with a hat and with a shawl. So if I won't find anything better, that would be my option for my minis. I don't have lots, but you need to start somewhere. You know, once you keep going, it will just build it up, I presume. And then I told you about Brandon Beach bicycle, and I finished socks, which is Surdar. I call them Surdar 52 because basically that's the pattern, and that's the yarn I just show you for giveaway for, no, not for giveaway, for a KAL. Spring Crafty, oh, I just flip it up, I don't know. Spring Crafty Make Along, and that's the yarn. And now these are the socks. I try to do my best, and I obviously make a boo-boo in vanilla socks, guys, vanilla. And it's not about heel, not about toe, it's about just a calf going up, and I just accidentally add some stitches, and then it did not work evenly. But yeah, knitting is one in a kind every time, basically those socks are. So check it out. And then I designed a pattern which is in the park hat. I haven't written it yet, but I will, and I will share that with you. I still have a few to write, actually. Maybe that's kind of off my chest. I promised you 2 free patterns for my 2 socks, and I have already written down a first free pattern for Dime socks. These ones, so check it out. I tried to write it down also for like more stitches, because it's 464 stitches is toe up sock with a afterthought heel. I'm giving you links to like how to do afterthought heel, how to cut yarn when you work in the tube and all that stuff, so check it out. Obviously you may find some errors and some spelling mistakes, maybe grammar mistakes, and yeah, please check it, and if you notice anything, let me know. This pattern has not been tested, and I hope you're going to forgive me. Right, so next thing, and in the park hat, I've shown you that last episode. It's a homespun house. Brilliant, amazing yarn. I used 50 grams to knit that hat. Obviously depends on your size of your head and your gauge and all that stuff. You may use less and more, but that means that I have another 50 gram, and if that's true, you know, I could knit another hat with it. Probably I'll knit some matching shawl and have some stripy thing into it. That's probably my thing. So let's not quote me on it. Right, then I finish another shawl, and you haven't seen it during the podcast, so even in the project, or even as a whip. I basically, during a trip to another park with my mum, I cast it on, and you can see it over there, like a small bit, and then I finished it, and I thought, okay, I'll keep it, I show on the podcast, and I will include it to some gifts for my friends and family, and it appeared that it has to be sent now. After I finished, I enjoyed it I blocked it, and I enjoyed it for 2-3 days, and luckily I did a finished object video, and I sent it. So hopefully that person will receive it. No worries, that person is not a knitter and does not watch my podcast or any videos, so that's safe. It's a free pattern. It's called Kaipu shawl, and you know, I've told you in the video that it's beautiful. I love the lace section. This looks like butterflies. You have 2 charts, A and B, and written pattern, I think 2. Once you finish those two lines of this thing, it just tells you to follow it, or follow the pattern, not even charts. So I just tried to follow it, and I think I did a good job. So I'm happy with that. The beginning kind of rolls for me, so but I know some people, like for instance Erica from Lore podcast, she knitted that shawl, and I've seen it on her Instagram, and it looked fine. Okay, so I think I did something wrong in the beginning, maybe too tight, although I'm a loose knitter, for God's sake. But anyway, life happens, knitting happens, so that's that. I will recommend that pattern to knit because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Next thing, maybe it wasn't for me so easy like with this one, just to wrap it around, drop it, and you will see the lace. It was kind of curvy, if you see it even on this photo. So I don't know, was it me, or if you have knit that pattern, let me know. And then I had that park in the trip, and that wild garlic over there, and some quick thingy, because again, half of my videos were on my mobile phone, and I forgot to add them into that short video. But let's go wild. There are like 3 types or breed of deer over there. Definitely you have 3 loops. You could see it. We picked the longest one. It's perfect. It's really nice for walks, and yeah, really enjoy that. And here we are now. So what else I finished? Because I haven't had a chance to record it. Maybe tomorrow. I'll probably be editing this, and that will take all my time. So now, what I finished in this lovely purple bag by Diane. I love it. And whoever loves purple, Laura. Isn't it beautiful? So I had to have a purple yarn. And by the way, this yarn and this one was gifted to me by Knit Crate. They're sending me boxes so I can open them, show you them, enjoy them, and use their yarn. So this time what they picked, because they're randomly picked. Randomly, I don't say randomly. They have they go through some in the dyers and they pick yarns. So this time they picked mode knit yarn, and they gave 2 skeins. Whoo! So this is Superwash Merino, and this is worsted, and the colorway is this one. I don't want to butcher it, so check the screen now. And I'm showing you the screen again with the blend. That's what we call it, blend. It's 100% Superwash Merino. Yay. And I check the screen now. I'm not sure it's going blue over here, but it's purple. Can I show you purple? Don't think so. So anyway, this is my antler hat, and I need to check in my bullet journal / knitting journal. Bullet journal is from here and knitting journal is from here. So let's see. Antler is definitely free pattern. I think it's Tin Can Knits. Yes, it's Tin Can Knits. Good me, yeah. So anyway, you have different sizes. You have like a kid size, I think toddler size, or mixing. Anyway, I'm just trying to, yeah, I think there's four options. So we have adult large, adult small / I think child, and then we have a baby or toddler, I think. So I thought I'll be like an adult small. So I did that. I cast it on, it's a free pattern. So I cast it on 96 stitches. And you know why I casted it on? Because Dan from Bakery Bears actually was knitting this hat, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to do that too. Although I haven't paid attention, and I forgot how many stitches he casted on for his hat. So I would suggest go large, because it doesn't have that much stretch. And I normally, with the worsted weight, I would go with my gauge and my type of, you know, needles and stuff. Would go with 74 stitches. So I thought 96, because it won't give you anything, would be fine. But so cool, so cool. Look at this. And obviously there I have some personal touches, and I don't want to tell you. It's not the big thing, but I want to finish it for my finished object, so you will check it out. But yeah, look at this. Don't check my nails. They're horrible. I'm trying to paint my nails to, you know, get them good, look them good. Look at this. Such a lovely flower. So yeah, I don't know, should I fold it or I shouldn't fold it. If I'm not folding it, I think it's a little bit... So that's how it looks like. It's squeezing my brain. Check it out on the screen, on the screen. Eyes on the screen now, not needles. Look at that free pattern. Beautiful. It takes 3 times the time I would knit a plain vanilla hat, because you need a cable needle, and I didn't have cable needle because you use 2 sizes of needles. 2 sizes of needles, and what I did, 3.5 I think, and 4.5. I think that's what I did. 3.5 and 4. And first time I was working with Addy. I bought them lately, and I bought size 4 and 3.25, I think. So I was a little bit, so you see this, they're not sharp, and I was afraid that maybe it won't work, you know, I won't be getting this, but because it was fine, I can't say bad stuff about it at the moment, so I enjoyed it. And I used the other one, which is the Pro Sings with a 3.5 as a kind of my cable needle. Okay guys, so we have over here a Stargazer shawl by Marche Cookie. And what we have over here, we have needles, and I'm using the needles that they're inside. The pattern 2.75 meters, which is US size, maybe on the screen. I'll check it for you. I'm having them in my knittingILove pouch, Silent Forest, and oh, and yarn I'm using. Let's see, this one. I bought it in Poland. And on the screen now you can read the brand Merino Gold. But basically you have over here, just look at the screen, it says what? 30% merino and 70% acrylic. And the colorway is 805, and this is the only wool content I found in that yarn shop. And by yarn shop, I mean it's like a supermarket or mall. And just in the corridor, you have small sections of yarn and the ladies inside. So you can see it all, and that's what I found. Otherwise, it's just acrylic. So it was very hard. In regards to the pattern, I started it with different yarn, then I had to frog it. Then I started with this one, and I had to frog it. And then I started again with this one, and I had to frog it. Because it's such, like, I don't have to memorize the pattern anymore. I don't have to memorize. I memorize the pattern. I don't have to look at it. So the thing was that the first time I read it, I thought there was something extra there, but it wasn't. And I was editing it, and each time I was editing it, it's like, it doesn't work. Like, come on. Grace started knitting on it. I know Joanna was knitting on it. I was like, I can do it, right? So I was like, no, it's definitely me. It's definitely me. Look at it. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, that thing is here, but it's not here. And that's why. Yeah. So anyway, the pattern, it's, I would say simple, well, but interesting. Simple to, I know it's not, it's something fresh and something different, but it's not like completely difficult that you would not know how to do it. And it gives you this nice effect. I would call it a Turkish kind of crocheting, but it's not really. It's way softer, and I know, I love it. I love it. Marsha, again, brilliant job. Yeah. Can't wait to finish it. I want to see how big it's going to be, because, you know, about weaving that yarn and stuff. Another bag, another project, and this time socks. And I try my best to knit Mercury socks, but as you can see on the photo over here, I had it, I lost it, and I had to frog it. Life happens, knits happens. So yeah, I'm starting again. I'm thinking, should I continue with Mercury socks, or should I completely change it? The pattern wasn't showing that well. It's very kind of fluffy yarn, which is weird. It's, oh yeah, sorry. It is Drops Fabel, and this is called, in the shop I bought it, kind of Silver Fox. Yeah. So yeah. So now on the screen, guys, this is the colorway. I know you can't get it on the USA. That's why we have this episode giveaway. Look, this is way prettier. Way prettier. So yeah, that's, I showed you color, and this on the screen you have the all information. 75% wool and 25% polyamide. 210 is 50-meter ball, so you don't have to divide it if you knit two at a time like I do. So that's why I love it. I don't have to use the winder. Although when I got it, I was just obsessed with it, winding everything. And then you prefer knitting. So yeah, with socks, I just tied it right like that. This is Orange Pouch Flower Park collection, and yeah, and this one, the one was the Boo Boo. It doesn't have this part. Special. I think I had only 4 editions like that, so whoever has it is a lucky one. So tell me, continue with Mercury socks, free pattern by the way. And I'll tell you who is I'm going to tell you now who's the generous designer who gives us that for free, and her name is Kim Mackenzie. So thank you so much. I'm going to knit it soon. But now, I visited today another podcaster, guys, I have to mention, and she visited me once too, and she was so generous to untie my skein of yarn, which I tangled, and she returned it to me, and this is a different yarn, and I don't know now where the label is, so I don't know. It's a different company. I've never knitted with this. It's commercial yarn. I bought it in Dublin in Ireland in the local yarn shop, and I just wanted to try it. Looks like this. It's really pretty. So pretty. So it's kind of pinkish looking with more kind of going into purple shade, but with some green speckles, and I see blue speckles, and they're evenly kind of spread through the yarn. So I'm so interested how it knits up. Although I could see it on the label, I'm not sure. Grace, do you have my label, or do I have it in the whole mess over here? Probably do, over here in a mess. But yeah, the podcaster I'm just telling you now is Grace from Bubbles Traveling Yarns. So check out her episodes. She also travels and shows you Ireland a bit like I do, and that's really cool. She tells you some stuff that I didn't know about. I've visited places many times and I didn't know, like Locker stuff. Yeah, so check it out definitely. Hi Grace. Okay, so a question for me. You can suggest should I continue, and maybe I'll go stockinette with that. What do you think? Stockinette. Stockinette. I love stockinette for perspective of, yeah, I can chill out, but I want to do something really important tomorrow. I want to cast on sweater, and that will be knit and pearls. You know, it's a garter stitch. Yeah, and that will be kind of mindless, you know, knitting. So we should see. I received this pattern from a lovely viewer from Diane, and I really want to cast them on. I'm not joking. It won't be just like, you know, the pattern is there and we'll never use it. I want to use it. I actually got a yarn to cast it on. I won't be showing it. I'll keep you under suspense. I don't think so. You don't say it that way, do you? Well, anyway, I'll leave you here with it, so and I will show you hopefully in the next episode at least some work in progress in regards to that area. In regards to yarn, I got some yarns from Drops, even sweater quantities, so we shall see how that goes. I'll be knitting with the Drops Flora. One colour is a petrol colour, and can't wait. Can't wait. It's going to be fun, I think. I'm a little bit, I don't know why, but there's nothing to worry or be afraid about garment knitting. It's exactly the same as hats or shawls. Yeah, it's just some involves loads of boring knitting, I think, but that's not what I'm afraid. I'm afraid that I need to do a swatch and I don't want to do it, and knowing me, I want to do it. But I have a quantity of yarn for like 3 or 4 sweaters. If that won't work, I'll knit another one. I will. So maybe I'll go a little bigger. So yeah, with losing weight, I think it's a challenge, but putting on weight, it's not really. So yeah, I go with a bigger size. More me. And I think I'm going to leave it that way because I don't want to take loads of your time. There's so many podcasters that you watching and should be watching, not just hanging out with me. But I'm really appreciating you hanging out with me and having a conversation down below and subscribing and being here with me. And don't forget to hashtag knittingILove on Instagram or tag me, show me what you're knitting, because I'm really interested in especially hats, shawls, garments, you know, all that stuff, right? Yeah, so come back, definitely check it out, who wins stuff, and go on Instagram if you have Instagram. You can also go on my knittingilove.com, and I haven't said it, but in the menu you have shops. Obviously you can go to my shop and browse it through, like it, you can get it something, and but also you have over there like hats and shawls divided. You can browse through it too. But and another thing I have over there is, like, for me actually, a quick links to my accounts, and you can see Insta, YouTube, which is YT, and Ravelry, and it goes straight away to my account. Thank you so much, big hugs. I hope you've done loads of knitting now, and till the next one, bye. I hope I haven't forgot about anything. Probably did.